Hi, welcome back to another episode of Friends with Benefits. Today, Liz unfortunately can't join us, so we've replaced her. I'm kidding. Our guest today is Geary, OniGiri EN. She's a fantastic VTuber. You guys have met her before. Geary, would you care to say hello?
Hi guys, my name is OniGiri, but feel free to call me Geary. I do cooking streams on Twitch, and I do some other random shenanigans when I'm not cooking. But yeah, that's me. End of introduction.
That's you. Okay, well, for the people that don't know Geary is quite literally one of the top chefs on all of Twitch, which is really impressive. Honestly, when I first met Geary, it was because I saw a tweet about this girl who had a 2.5D setup and she was cooking. I was like, damn, that's cool as shit. I want to meet this person. And, eventually we did meet, eventually we became friends, and now here we are today, Geary. So I'm very, very happy to have you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Yes, I'm very, very glad that you want to be here. So, Geary, all right, what is it like being a master chef, right? Would you call yourself a master chef?
Are you like the Gordon Ramsay of VTubers?
Yeah, you're the Gordon Ramsay of VTubers.
Oh my god, not at all. A lot of people sometimes come into my chat and go like, "Oh yeah, I know you. You're like the master chef, the professional chef," and I'm just like, no. I never claimed to be a professional chef or a master chef. I just cook for fun and shits and giggles, because that title, or I don't even know how they came up with that title, but it always makes me nervous because I feel like there's some sort of expectation attached to that kind of name. So I'm like, I just cook for fun and I love doing it, but I'm never professionally trained, none of that. So I take it, I obviously it's a compliment, so I accept it wholeheartedly, but it always gets me a little nervous and I'm just like, no. So I just literally cook stuff. That's it.
Has anyone tasted your food aside from your brother?
Oh.
Actually, I'm trying to remember if Luna did, Girl DM, but she did. We did do an IRL stream once, but we didn't actually cook that stream. We were testing gadgets, so I guess not.
So yeah, there's no definitive proof that you're actually good at cooking then.
Wow. Are you criticizing her cooking?
No,
wait.
I'm just okay. Wait.
Alright, so the stream is ending.
Wait, no. Look, I'm just saying.
Okay.
No, just not what happened. Come back.
How dare you? No,
Hi, welcome.
I'm sorry. No, you should be on your knees apologizing right
now. You want me to get on my knees? Oh God, okay, fine. I'll get on my knees. Oh God.
I am going necro mode. You better be on your knees.
I will
apologize.
I am sorry.
I'm waiting. Hurry.
I'm very sorry. You are a master chef. You are very good at cooking.
Okay.
I am so sorry.
Okay,
very sorry.
Right.
Yes, thank you.
I'm back.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Geary.
Yeah, according to powers outside my control, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm back. I'm here.
We're out for cooking if Evan is not willing to.
I'm just saying, right? Because you know how there's presentation food for movies, right? And so the food looks real and it looks good and it looks edible. But if you try to eat it, you die, right? How do we not know your food won't do that to another human being?
Did I die yet? Did Oni bro die yet? Okay, he's still alive and kicking. Okay, every single cooking stream, he's still here. Okay, he'll be here tomorrow too for another one. Okay.
Geary had no idea that when she came on, I just do nothing but insult her cooking.
Shaking my head. How can you?
Even let me know. He was like, "Oh, we're just gonna ask some questions. We're just gonna chill."
I'm so sorry for him. If you need him, I can. We can talk him.
Literally, the first question, the first official question. Oh, are you sure you know how to cook?
I love Geary.
Really downplay.
I absolutely love Geary. Okay, for anyone wondering, like I said, Geary and I met. At this point, it was maybe. God, was it a year ago? Or I believe it was a year ago.
I've been fully streaming for a year now, so just shy of a year is how long we've known each other. So quite a long time.
Shy of a year. I remember when we first met. you had asked me for some advice, which I talked about this in a video that was, by the way, this isn't your fault, but so for your anniversary stream, I was asked to submit a video for you to react to, and I did, and it never made it into the final cut.
Damn. Ouch.
But I did submit. To be fair, I think I submitted it wrong because you were supposed to like just put the thing in the thing, and I just sent a link because I'm stupid. But whatever. My point is, I talked about this in the video, so I'm gonna tell you here now. You would ask me for advice. You said, Evan, like here's my game plan on how I want to grow, and like here's what I'm doing and all that stuff. And you were like, what should I do different? And I said, you're doing everything correct already. Just keep doing that.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, and like you kind of have, and like you've been freaking killing it, dude.
I've been doing okay. I don't know. I always try to switch it up a little bit, some way, somehow, even if it's not directly on stream, or maybe it's like on YouTube or on TikTok or something. But yeah, thank you.
I mean,
I think I still have a long way to go, but thank you.
No,
I mean, you have done so well so far. I mean,
yeah.
Personally.
No, like I'm a huge fan of like everything you've done, because like you came out the gate trying to innovate on Twitch. You were like, this is like something that no one's really done, so I'm gonna do it, and I like that. Like, not a lot of people think like that.
Please.
Don't.
Please, I'm begging you. Please. He doesn't know how to cook, and he needs bitches.
I know how to cook.
That's cap. That's
I
cap.
Okay, so Geary and I have collabed before. We have done a cooking stream. Geary's dying currently.
Oh god.
Yeah, OniGiri literally came up and started fidgeting with the camera settings. I don't know why. So I'm trying to play it off cool, like nothing is happening. I want to see what's happening. So just don't mind me. I'm gonna talk like nothing is happening.
OniGiri really hurts.
No, but so Geary and I have collabed before. And so we did a cooking stream where you challenged me to cook, was it like a empanada or something? And then I challenged you to cook some Belizean dish. I forgot which one it was. It was like stew chicken or something like that.
Chicken stew or something like that.
Yeah. And like, so you did like a pretty great job, I'd say, actually, surprisingly enough. I mean, I wouldn't know how it tasted naturally, but it looked good.
Mostly delightful, honestly.
It looked like movie prop food. So it was it was definitely good. I mean, I don't know. Did you let like OniBro try it or something, or?
He liked it, and honestly, we eat with our eyes first. So if it does look good, chances are half the time it probably tastes.
It probably tastes good. That's true.
Okay, right? At least it tastes.
If it's not movie prop food.
Yeah, but it turned out well. I think OniBro was okay with it. I also had a lot of I struggled finding some ingredients because I've never tried Belizean food. I never cooked Belizean food, so there were a few special ingredients that I wasn't familiar with that I either had to make myself. Because there is a homemade version if you can't buy the store-bought, and there are other things where it can only be store-bought, but I just had to either substitute it somehow sneakily or tried my way to maneuver around it. So given the circumstances, I thought it was I had a lot of fun. It's always fun to like learn new cultural dishes or try new like not food groups, like flavor profiles and stuff.
So my whole thing was the fact that like during that challenge, right? Me not being a master chef, I did my best to cook what I thought was an empanada, and you on the other hand were killing it out there with your rendition of Belizean stew chicken. And like by the end of it, mine was edible. Presentation definitely wasn't there though. And like,
to be fair, yours was a beautiful scrambled egg. It's an open face. It's like the fancy like 5-star restaurants, like 2 Michelin stars and everything. You know how like everything's open faced. deconstructed, a little bit like out of the off the beaten path kind of taste and look and everything. That's the feel that Evan was going for.
It was intentional.
Does it get an A for effort though?
It meant to be an explosion of your eyes and your taste buds, and I definitely got both. And I think chat was equally impressed.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh god, no. I mean, I remember my Twitch chat was like, Evan, what the fuck are you doing? And to be fair, chat, listen, okay, that looked good to me. All right, I've eaten worse things. I've eaten worms.
Dear God.
The worst things, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, no, I've eaten worms. Have you tried worms? Have any of you?
I have tried exotic animals. That's not worm.
Yeah, so I've tried worms. I've tried maggots. They're not great. Live ones, especially, not that great. I hate it.
Oh god.
I can't imagine. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, definitely would not recommend. But like, since I've tried that, to me, anything else tastes better, right? So like, when I was eating it, I was like, yeah, it's fine. I had one of my roommates try it, and he was like, yeah, it's okay, but it looks like absolute shit, which, I mean, it did. So,
oh my gosh.
I'm not the best at cooking, but like, I think yesterday, because I had like another cooking stream yesterday, and yesterday, to be fair, I did nothing but like chop like some vegetables, but like, I think I improved since last time, because at least this time, everyone was less scared that I'd burn down the house. So,
that's an improvement.
Yeah, no,
that is an improvement.
I would like to think it's all thanks to Geary, right? Geary.
Oh no, I can't take I can't take all that credit.
No.
You did this yourself.
Geary, you have helped him so much.
No, you did. You actually did, because when we did that cooking stream, you were explaining so many things to me that you didn't have to, and you were like actually actively helping me like figure out like how to cook something that I should have known.
I'm gonna be real. Part of the reason why I even told you that stuff to a quote unquote competitor was because I literally was worried for your health and safety. I was like, don't tell this man like tips and tricks. He will either food poison himself, catch on fire, spontaneously combust somehow, or it's gonna be horrible. So I'm just like, oh, Evan, by the way, did you know this? Did you know that?
You already knew that you were not going to be passing through it without tips. Oh, God.
No, I definitely, like, figured that I wouldn't burn down the house, right? Because, like, I mean, my roommates are always on standby every single time I'm in the kitchen because they don't trust me at all. And to be fair, I don't trust myself. So, like, look, why are you laughing, huh? Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because, your roommate has to babysit you while you cook,
She doesn't
which is
trust
cute. I find it adorable.
Eager to see what you're creating, and at the same time, just making sure you don't hurt yourself. Good roommates.
Yes, banger roommates.
Yep.
But nah, I mean, like, legit, like, even my mom just never really trusted me in the kitchen in any regards, which is funny because she can't cook either. Like, my dad would literally cook everything as a kid. And then like when he passed away, my mom was like, cool, I'll try. And then my sisters were almost immediately like, no, you can't cook. Like, it's not that her food tastes terrible, it's that I wouldn't eat it if I had a choice.
That's just a nice way of saying the food tastes like shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's my mom's cooking. What do you mean? Listen, it's fine. Mom's cooking is okay.
Even if I had a choice, I wouldn't eat that shit.
Okay, wow. If you tried my mom's cooking, you'd like it.
Oh no.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's gonna be different about it, so
But aside from that, so like you came up on Twitch as like a cooking connoisseur, right?
Okay.
Would you? And eventually you made your YouTube channel, which is also doing incredibly well, by the way.
Thank you.
So what would you say that you learned now in the differences of Twitch and YouTube? Because like I remember you were asking me this at the start. So what have you learned in this time?
Oh shit, did I learn anything? Oh, I'm still
You know, I just
trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know what the magic is. I honestly don't. I don't know. I'm literally still feeling through the dark, and every time I go live, I'm just like, I hope I do well today. I hope
It's kind of
I'm
like a
funny
blind
today.
run. It's like
Yeah.
a blind run.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally just like do a little prayer and then just go like, well, here goes nothing, and then I go live, you know, and then like,
I mean,
and then my videos, I just to my editors, here, go crazy, be creative, do whatever you gotta do, and then I just close my eyes and hope for the best.
Oh my god.
that's
Call it Russian roulette.
no, I mean that's honestly what it is with content creation, though, right? Like you literally go live, you hit record, and you're like, yeah, this is hopefully gonna be good. I hope.
Yeah.
Let's would you say like you have like are you like more of yourself like on stream? Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I talked to my chat a little bit about this. So although I'm not like I'm still myself when I'm streaming, but I'm definitely quite a different person IRL. I'm a little bit more shy. Well, actually, a lot more shy and a lot more reserved. I have a lot of trouble socializing. That's also one of the reasons why I even started streaming in the first place, because I kind of wanted to practice my conversation skills. I'm not the most proud of them, and I'm not the most comfortable of it. But I feel like streaming has definitely kind of find my not my true skin, but a new skin almost. So I'm able to be my weird, quirky, cringe, whatever you want to call it self, without judge. Well, I mean, I say without judgment, but does chat judge the fuck out of me? Yes. Okay. Yes, they do.
That's just chat.
That's what chat judges everybody.
But I love my chat. They've really, and it's a two-way street, right? It's not just me talking to a camera and hoping that whatever my content does, it'll stick. It's I work with my chat and I see what they like. We kind of bounce off of each other a little bit as well. So I see what resonates with them, and then I kind of try to play off of that. So definitely half of my content is for sure the Twitch chat. It's not just me. A lot of times people are, oh, I'm the content creator, I'm the creation, I am the for me that's definitely not the case. So I think chat has really allowed me to kind of blossom into the type of person or the type of content that I'm doing now. I do realize the bully, like the bully out of love and stuff is not for everybody, but their intentions are pure of heart, you know. So,
Yeah.
Understandable.
So I do love my chat very much. So if anything, my content definitely half the credit definitely goes to the Oni bros, the people of the employees of Oni Mart. You know, they kind of allowed me to have that kind of confidence and let me do what I want to do. Because partially, I was really terrified of doing cooking. I thought it's a cool idea. Of course, I thought it was a cool idea, or else I wouldn't have started trying it out. But you know, not everybody loves cooking. Most people, for obvious reasons, prefer gaming content or just chatting or whatever. It's more interactive. It's like, oh, I wonder how this person plays that game or whatever. But cooking is kind of like, I just kind of assume that if you like cooking, you'll watch it. And if you don't really like cooking, maybe you won't watch it. So I kind of took a gamble on that. But I've been really, really thankful that a lot of people have reacted positively to it, and even people who aren't interested in cooking are kind of like, oh, I just vibe to the sounds, or just asking questions and like, oh, how do you do this, how do you do that, any tips and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been really lucky to
I would like
that I have.
I would think that, like, you know, as human beings, right, I feel like most humans just like cooking shows in general, right? Like, I can't think of a single person that hates a cooking show.
I mean, look at Food Network. We all love watching that when we grew up,
Literally
right?
everybody like watches the Food Network, I feel. So like it's like a universal thing. Like, where as human beings we're like, damn, someone's cooking, I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, also like growing up as a kid, you watch your parents cook and you're like, sometimes you're fascinated what they're cooking. Sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's like maybe it's like you know, human biology, where we see someone making food and we're like, I'm interested, you know. So you definitely found like a niche and market that like works for, like, you know, a majority of people, I'd say, which is really good. So yeah, and like to be killing it in that niche too, dude. Like you know, I was like so proud because I saw like you know, I think it was like a chart or something on Twitter or whatever where it was talking about like the biggest cooking channels or something, and I was like, damn, Geary's there. Like holy shit.
It's refreshing. Like no, it's really refreshing to see a VTuber take the course of cooking. Like it's a brand new idea.
Yeah, no, like I mean. There's definitely a lot of reasons why I'm proud, right? Like, you know, as a VTuber, you're definitely like number one. As a friend, you're definitely also like there as well. And it's like, holy shit. Like, you know, to be able to like know someone who's worked and busted their ass to get to that point. Honestly, dude, that is like inspirational shit, right? You know, so very happy. I'm done stroking your cock now, though. So.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. You can just go back at him, you know, we can insult about him.
I was mean to you for the first like 15 minutes. I had to like, you know.
Yeah. Now that the foreplay is done, you can start humiliating me. Now I'm ready.
Wait.
Whatever you have your little laptop of yours, you know, you may ask. I'll try not to cry.
Hey, if you make Geary cry, I'm making you go back on your knees, mister.
Okay, listen, I've been on my knees once already today. Okay, that's like more than
we can make it twice or 3 times.
No, I'm good. Chat doesn't want me back on my knees. Chat, do you want me back on my knees? See, they're gonna say no. They'll never say
yes. Your chat, you gotta say otherwise.
My chat is like the nicest chat on planet Earth. They would
but
literally
when it comes to Geary though, keep in mind that Evan.
Okay, they seem to be saying yes, but like this is not my chat. This is just Geary's chat, right? They just came here to.
No, this is your channel. This is your chat. As a content creator, what do? We give what the chat wants.
I don't know who these people are. These aren't my people.
Yes, we obey chat because you know.
We obey chat. Nah, but like, yeah, dude, like, you know, I'm done being nice to you, but I will say one more thing. like I am pretty happy. And like you recently that you debuted like the new model, right? So like, you know, which by the way, very, very happy about, you know, it's a very nice looking model.
Respectfully looking right now.
yeah, respectfully. Like I love that it retains like a lot of the elements of the previous model, and it's just like a different outfit or whatever, which is really cool. But then not only that, like recently you also released a free model for Oni Bros. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like, you know, anyone can like download it. I think I don't know how it works exactly, but like I believe they can download it for free, and like they can go ahead and they can use it and just like customize it however they want, which is, for me, that was one of the most insane parts, is that it had so many customizable options for a model that you're just giving away to your community like that. I was just like, holy crap, that is honestly one of the coolest things. You're just giving back to your community in one of the biggest ways possible, because now you've made it possible for them to start VTubing if they wanted to, and to see what it's like.
True.
Dude, that's really cool.
Because they give back so much, and every streamer would know. Like we can't thank our chat enough. Whether it's like the lurking, the chatting, the viewership, obviously monetary support as well, the bits and the subs and whatever else that they give us. Like we really like our livelihood depends on their generosity, and also them like supporting us, maybe showing our streams to like friends and family and whatever else, like word of mouth and stuff. So I especially my own community, I can't thank them enough. And I just thought it would be a cool little thing to give them. Especially they're my cute little Oni bros, so they can do whatever they want with it. It's actually on my Patreon page. There is a free link on my Patreon, so you don't have to pledge or anything. Just go to the page itself, and then you can grab the free avatar and just upload it into your VTS, and then fidget with the settings a little bit. But yeah, there's like some toggles that kind of you can apply yourself to kind of make it your own little aesthetic Oni bro. And then if you want to make videos or stream, or even like in my Discord, and sometimes they just kind of vibe there and play games, and they want to throw an avatar there instead of having their face cam or whatever, they have that option. So I hope they like it. And I hope they use it.
So what you're saying is I can download Oni bro and I can stream as an Oni bro.
Yeah, if you so wish. Yeah.
Damn. Evan.
I will be an Oni bro.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
I already am.
True.
But, yeah, no, and then like you know, you also did like the art contest thing, which I thought was like, you know, really really cool as well. You know, I happen to stalk Geary, as in lurk, you know, because I feel like when you lurk in the stream, you're a stalker. But like a good one. This is the good form of stalking. Yeah, totally not weird. But I lurk a lot of Geary streams, and I mostly just say nothing because I'm like, whatever. I woke up, I'm just gonna put it on, and like, you know, you did the art contest, which I also thought was really cool. And like, you know, for me, this is like completely unrelated to the art contest, but I'm remembering that November of last year.
Oh.
It's a dark time. November of last year. It was very dark. See, it was No Nut November. And
I love where this is going already.
Oh, I remember.
Now you remember. Unwarranted in No Nut November, as I am being the champion of the people.
Did you lose?
Not nutting in the slightest. Giri sends me a DM. You know, to show off her concept for her model. And I'm sitting there. She did. And I'm sitting there like, damn, should I open this DM? I opened DM, and to my dismay, it was a lot. I almost lost that day, but I did.
You did?
He held on.
I held on. I held on. She tried, chat. She tried.
He
tried.
I mean, we gotta try harder next time.
No. But
Here,
like,
we gotta up the challenge. We gotta get him.
but the thing I liked about that the concept art when I first saw it, the one thing I remember saying, I was like, holy shit, why are they so big? Because you if I remember, you call them copium sacks, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Copium sacks, right?
They do be.
So this model's copium sacks are like, you know, a little bit more on the modest size.
Yes.
But for that initial art, it was like, you know,
and
it was
that
out
was
there.
nerfed 3 times.
It was nerfed 3 times.
When my papa showed me the concept, I was like, "Can you nerf it a little bit?" And then he's like, "Okay, I got you, fam." And then I was like, and then he gave me like a roughly colored one, and I'm just like, you know, for Twitch and stuff, maybe just nerf it a little bit. And he's like, "More? Okay." And then the final rendition right before like the really fine shading and stuff, and I was like, Papa, I am so sorry, but do you think you just bring it down just a little bit more, you know, because I don't want to get TOS. And he's like, are you sure? He was like, Honto ni? He's like Japanese, and he's like, Honto? I'm like, yeah, Honto. And he's like, okay. And that's what we got. It was nerfed 3 times.
Do you still happen to have like the original fucking concept before the first nerf? Like I'm imagining if you're like, it was nerfed 3 times, I'm imagining like planet-sized copium sacks, right? Like
yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
I don't remember. I don't know if I have it right now, but you know, like my Oni Warlord outfit. I think I might have shown Evan that one as well. Like what you saw now are like let's say like ostrich eggs, right? Like they're quite literally like ostrich eggs. Literally, all you see is a small face the size of a jelly bean, and then 2 honkas that just like levitate into my throat, right? And that one was also nerfed 3 times. And like it's just the tiniest little triangle covering like the most important bits, and that's it. And like literally before that, it was like dinosaur eggs. Like I was like Papa, please. I appreciate the sentiment. I know what you're doing. I'm on my hands and knees here. I appreciate, but please tone it down just a little bit.
The size of double-decker bus, bro. Shit.
And I even had to show him. You know, like sometimes when like manga or anime concept art, they have like all the female or male characters lined together, and there's like the height, so you can see how every character height differs compared to everybody else. So I had one where it was like a booba chart, so like anime girls, and then like what an A cup looks like on and then the example of a character in anime, and then what like an I cup looks like on an anime character, let's say. And I was like, okay, so I feel like, right, Papa, that you gave me an I cup. I'm going for like a G or an H cup, right? Down to like an H, you know what I'm saying? And he's like,
Christ.
And then he's like, wakarimashita. And then he came back, and it was just like, I think he probably just like trimmed down like the line art by like 2 millimeters, and he's like, okay, it's nerfed. And I'm just like, okay.
I mean, honestly, though, like, I mean, hey, he did what you asked, technically, right?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
It's to a point where I just felt bad. I'm just like, okay, you tried 3 times. You brought it in by 1 millimeter 3 times. So it's a total of 3 millimeters. So that does count as like a breast tuck, I guess. So I'll take it, I guess.
Oh my
The whole
God.
like VTuber surgery on your booba, bro.
But I mean, hey, listen, at the end of the day, right, we're all fans of the copium sacks, I would imagine, right? Like, you know, the copium sacks are great. But
Big
like,
fan.
Yeah, the Usagi's a big fan. She's staring respectfully, naturally.
Yes.
She can stare as long as she wants, even disrespectfully. I don't even care.
Oh.
Have my permission.
Do not tempt her. Do not. She's so unhinged.
Sorry, what?
Oh, God.
She's like, sorry, what did you say, Gary? I didn't hear that. Let me just.
I mean, you can look at my cake while I look at your copium sack. You know,
Deal. I'll take that. That's
know,
not a bad trade.
this is a win-win right here in my book.
Literally every single time we do this chat, why does this happen? Like, it's
What? Evan, you wish you had cake and copium sack, okay?
Yeah, don't be jealous, bro. Not good.
Yeah.
What? I'm not jealous. I'll never be jealous. Right? I'm fine. Did I just get raided? I just got raided. Yo, thank you for the raid. Stitches the Clown. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for stopping by on the stream. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful time here. And hopefully you guys enjoy the show.
Welcome, Raiders.
Yeah, welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Today we're joined by OniGiri and Yen. I almost said N. I don't know why. And, you know, my co-host, Usagi, of course, is also here. Liz couldn't make it today because Liz is dead. She died.
Wait, no, she went to go get milk. What do you mean?
She went to get milk?
She went to get milk?
Yeah, she went to get milk. You forgot?
Yeah.
Narwhal and whale milk are hard to come by in the ocean sea. I hope you know that.
What the fuck?
I hope she makes it back safely.
I hope she does too. Do you like milk, by the way, Geary? What the fuck is this reaction to the question? I just asked you if you like milk. Hello?
I'm just like, which angle is he asking me this
What
question?
do you mean, which angle? It's milk. It's literally milk.
Is it like milk?
Do I seem like the type to ask you about acting?
I gotta make sure. I gotta
It's
make
the same
sure.
question with condom. He asked me about condoms last time, and I asked the same thing. So, is it like in using it or tasting it?
What type of answer is it? I literally asked her. I was like, "How do you feel? Like, how do you guys feel about condoms?" She goes, "How they taste," and I was like, "What the fuck? Why would you answer like that?" Like,
It's a valid confirmation. It's a valid. You gotta make sure you're answer, right? You want to make sure you're answering the correct questions. You know?
No.
Just clarifying.
I'm okay.
Clarifying.
Well, yes. How do you feel about milk? And I mean milk. If you know what I mean.
Milk from a cow?
Like a mommy Milkies? Like I love
Like
Milkies.
YouTuber mommy Milkies?
Yeah,
or
I love
like
mommy
cow?
Milkies. But I mean even from like a cow, you know, you straight into my mouth, just shoot that warm fresh milk into. But anyways, I like regular milk. I'm okay with it, you know. I don't love it, but it's all right. But mommy Milkies, yes, definitely. Just shoot it into my eyeballs or something. Blind me with that sucker. Just bust that eyeball open.
Mommy
you know,
Milky's milk just sounds like it would just blind you forever. Would it be worth it?
That's the
You're here for a
necessary
good
risk I'm
time.
willing to take. Yeah.
You're here for a good time, not a long time, bro.
I've had worse things in my eyeballs, and trust me, money Milkies is pretty nice.
What else do you put in your goddamn eyes?
It might be TOS. It might.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I gotta throw in my shades for this.
Okay. Wait. Can you describe it in 10 words or less?
Oh God.
Do you really want me to? Because I feel like you and the chat could potentially know what it is. But do you really
I don't know what. Okay,
I
asked you about regular milk. You brought up mommy Milkies, and now I want to know what you're putting in your eyes.
We're playing a line of TOS and guessing game right now.
It's like so what like it's like, you know, with the feeling when your eyeballs are kind of feel like it's getting eaten alive. Like you kind of feel like the pulsation into your eyeball, and you can just really feel like the little cells in there are just trying to like munch on the membrane and try to really get deep in there. You know, it's doing what it's supposed to do, but it's like an eyeball and not anything else. You know,
what the fuck are you saying?
This sounds like a Parasite movie.
You asked me to phrase it in a I love your face. Like I'm catching up with the stream like right now because I closed the OBS just to make sure my upload is okay. But the confusion face is just like, what the fuck did she just say? What the fuck?
Like, what are you talking about right now?
So you got any cooking questions for me? Let's
you know, I have questions, you know. What is your favorite like cuisine, you know, as a fellow cook, but not really like, you know, professional? I'm more like a home cook in a sense. What type of
What's your favorite cuisine first? What do you like to cook?
Oh, that's, you know, I guess Asian cuisines in general. Like I love diving deep into different Asian cultures when it comes to food. Mainly Southeast Asian because I'm Vietnamese myself.
Oh, see, that's one region or like kind of flavor profile I would like to experiment more. So I've made like Filipino food and Vietnamese food and Indonesian food like nasi lemak, what do you call it, adobo, and like different like not pho. I made lemongrass like pork chops and stuff like that. But I would love to learn more, I guess, flavors or dishes from those regions because I'm Chinese.
There's definitely a lot.
So yeah, so I prefer cooking like Asian food. So obviously Chinese is what I'm most comfortable with making, is what I grew up with. But obviously being a weeb, I love Japanese food. I love cooking Japanese food. I love eating Japanese food and Korean food, like especially with all the YouTube videos out there, like those aesthetic ASMR cooking videos and also like street food videos, you know? So I can't deny myself like some gamjatang, like the pork bone soup, or like making tteokbokki myself or whatever.
I love tteokbokki. Especially with the good ingredients and like maybe some cheese in there.
Asian food is definitely like general Asian food is definitely my comfort food to kind of make, but I would love to learn more like Malaysian food, Indonesian food, Laos food, you know, Thai food, things like that. On top of like other areas, like I would like to try schnitzel one time, like German food. And also more Arab. I have a few Arabic VTuber friends, so I'm always down to learn like more Arabic food or Middle Eastern food. I made kebab once before, like Lebanese kebab, and there was another name I just can't remember.
Freaking bomb.
Like it's also a lot of like herbs and spices I've never really had the opportunity to use quite frequently in Chinese food, so it's always fun. That's the one thing why I like my cooking collabs, is like people bring new things to the table or new experiences. So I'm kind of like quote unquote forced to learn something that I never would otherwise eat myself, you know, or even know where to find that cuisine where I live. So that's why I really like the collabs. So they're teaching me how to like new food flavors and new food techniques, cooking techniques and stuff. So yeah, I'm always down to learn other places as well.
Wait, have you tried a Vietnamese dish called bánh xèo by any chance?
I know what bánh xèo is. I would love to try making it, but I have yet to. It's the crispy egg with the shrimp and the lettuce and the...
Yeah, it's like a batter. It's kind of like a Vietnamese pancake, savory one. Too.
Yeah.
So a pancake with eggs inside?
Well, it's not eggs. Technically, the batter is made out of like different types of seasoning, turmeric, and there is a specific flour. It's not really like your generic flour. It's like rice flour technically, and usually we cook it with like a can of beer in it to give it more of like a more crispier, like I guess outer shell. Inside, we'll fill it like with some bean sprout, pork, boiled pork belly, so maybe like crumble beef and like shrimp and stuff like that. You know, it's really different, depends on region when it comes to that dish. But since I'm from the South, we cook it like that.
Gosh, I just realized my upload or like my model is like.
Oh 10,
yeah,
you look like a blob right now.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's the Canadian internet. I struggled with like starting stream this morning as well. I had to restart my router 2 times, and
it's okay.
So shit. So I'm trying to close my browsers. I closed the stream. I closed your Evan's OBS feed, so hopefully it won't interfere too much. I'm going in blind. Hopefully it'll be okay.
It looks better now. I think it cleared up for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe it's like the Twitch and everything. I closed everything, so
no,
I can't see
fine.
anything anymore.
You're fine. Chat knows that there's like a little scuff sometimes.
That's what I said today as well. I was just like, scuff is content. And scuff is not scuff. Scuff is just content.
This is part of being a streamer at this point, or just content creation. You know, there's like a little scuff. You know, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So too perfect. You don't want to intimidate them.
So now that you've grown, right? You've met a lot of cool people. Who's like one person that you were looking forward to meeting that you were very happy that you finally got to meet?
I got to say, I have to say, as part of being a fangirl myself of this particular person, especially when I just started VTubing and like delving into like VTubers and stuff, I do have to say, Girl DM was one of the people
hey,
respect. Looked up to. I fucking love Luna. Now we're really good friends, so now we're just like we're like chill. Like I'm not like as nervous or whatever. But I told her this before on stream as well, and Chad knows this. But like when I started posting my cooking videos on Twitter to kind of promote my cooking channel back when I had like the jankiest setup and everything. I secretly was hoping that I can catch Girl DM's attention, you know, because I watched her TikTok. Yeah, because and it was actually like, to me, she was my senpai because she was always like, I watch her TikToks a lot where she kind of gives out tech advice on like 3D streaming or how to set up like if you want to start VTubing, what do you need and basics and stuff. And she was always really tech savvy, and I thought she was really, really cool. I loved her content. I love the way that she speaks and everything. I fucking love Luna. So when she actually noticed me in one of the video uploads, and she's like, I still remember, she said, "This is so cool," all in caps lock. I ran to Oni Bro. I was like, "Look what happened!" She responded.
Hey, you know, that's so wholesome and adorable. I would be the same, honestly.
I was so excited. I was like, she noticed. She saw me.
Started hyperventilating.
Yeah, and then she started like commenting a bit more on my Twitter, and then she started following me back, and I was like, it's happening. She knows.
You have reached that far, you know it.
and now we're just like chill. We're just good friends now. So like, but like that. But like, I always like to tell her that like I did really, really look up to her. I still do. Don't get me wrong. Like I still think her content is really fun. The way that she handles her chat and talks to them and kind of vibes and does, she's like god gamer, you know, like she's actually one of like the true like gamers out there, you know. A lot of people are like casual and whatever. You really know that she has spent her whole life gaming. Like she can pick up a game instantly. All the
and just absolutely kills it.
Yeah, all the skills that I wish that I had, because my chat obviously knows I never played games much growing up, so I'm not the most confident gamer. So I do play games occasionally, like mostly silly games on stream, things that are kind of like easier for me to pick up, or like simulations, like more straightforward stuff. That's still like fun to vibe with, but I'm definitely not a gamer. So
I mean, that's fine, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to get a few extra points in the gamer specs, you know. But I'm in no rush. I'm just vibing. That's why like when I watch like Luna do her stuff, I'm just like, wow, she's like so knowledgeable. She knows everything. So I definitely still do, but way back then I was like, wow, I really like like looked up to her. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cool. So I was so excited when she first noticed me. And then we collab, and now we're just doing regular collabs. I'm just like, hey, you want to do that? I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. We just do stuff now.
No, it's always like good when you like, you know, you meet someone that you would look up to, and like, you know, eventually you become like really cool friends. It's definitely like a very good feeling for sure. But like, man, you know, that's good. I didn't know like Girl DM was who you looked up to. I mean, I look up to Girl DM because she's like master at her craft in like Souls games, and like I recently got into Souls games, and you know, I'm nowhere as good as she is, but like, you know, I would like to be.
Yeah.
So
like,
yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I had like so many cool people on my stream before. Like, for example, I had Nina today, I had Zentrea, I had Pikami, a lot of like cool people that I never thought they would say yes to doing a collab with me. So definitely I was like the days leading up to the collab with like those people, I was like, oh, I hope I don't embarrass myself. Tiny streamer talking to big streamer. I hope I don't embarrass myself or say wrong questions, or maybe I'm just like so fucking boring they just want to leave halfway through. Like, I hope nothing like that ever happens, you know. So definitely with people like Zentrea and Pikami and like Nina today, for example, I was like, it was definitely like really nervous and anxiety and stuff. But at the end of the day, I always end up just like vibing. It's just conversation, right? Like, I'm just cooking on the side. It's just conversation, and they're always so fun to hang out with. But
yeah,
but
dude,
yeah, like
I literally like popped into Nina's chat like maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, and I literally just said one thing, because like she was like asking her chat how long it might take to beat the game Stray or whatever. I don't know if you heard of the little cat game, whatever. And so I was like, oh, like, you know, the game might take like, because she was talking about how she wanted to do a 4-hour stream. I was like, well, the game takes 5 hours to beat, so you know, maybe extend your stream by an hour or whatever. And then she literally goes, oh, Evanito, I've seen your videos before. And I was like, oh God, no. I was like, yo, no. Like, I had no clue that they even knew who I was. I was like, what the heck?
yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a little bit nerve-wracking when people like, you know, recognize you, especially when you like, you look up to them. Because Nina is one of the people that I look up to as well. Because I just, you know, again, I lurk a lot in a lot of streams. And yeah, so, you know, you getting to collab with Nina today, I was watching, I was like, yo, this is cool as hell, right? Like, you know, two of my favorite people just like doing stuff together. That's amazing. So yeah.
She was so lovely though. She was so chill. I was a little nervous getting ready for the collab, but she is such a good conversationalist, and she really makes anybody feel like really comfy. So at the end, I even asked chat for questions just in case I have like dead space or dead air. I can like fill it up with any curiosities chat might have and stuff. I did ask a few of them just to just like for fun and stuff. But she, you know, is definitely one of those like really talented people that can make anybody feel comfortable and like yeah. So I was just vibing. I wasn't nervous at all afterwards. Like after the first 5 minutes, all the anxiety just kind of evaporated away.
You just didn't know how to say goodbye.
Yeah, I didn't want her to leave, honestly. I was like, please stay, mommy, please. Please don't leave me.
So you've also, I think you've been streaming longer now, because like, you know, you recently went full time, so now you're a full time streamer. Which is another funny thing, because I remember, and I think Sayu had said the same thing, when you had DM'd me specifically about saying that you were going full time. I think I literally said to you, I was like, you have a real job?
A lot of people said that. Yeah, I get the same response.
Yeah, because it's so from your stream schedule and everything that you were doing, and you were like constantly collabing with people and doing all that stuff. Like, I for one specifically thought like, yo, she's already doing this full time. Because
yeah, that's what I thought too, honestly.
Yeah, like you treated it like it was like your full time thing, and I was like, that's really impressive. That's incredible. So, you know, when you told me you were finally actually going full time, I was like, what the fuck? Like, how have you been like balancing all of this? But like,
yeah,
the skill of multitasking, bro. That's what it is.
It's been like, maybe, has it been a week yet since you've been full time?
Yeah, officially a week and like 2 days or something.
So it's been about a week. How is full time as opposed to having like a regular job? Like, how is it? You know, is it better? Is it worse?
I actually think it's In terms of how hard I push myself or how busy I am throughout the day, I think it's generally the same. One thing I pride myself on is time management. So, and usually when I decide to do something like or invest fully in it, I am like full tilt in it. So when I first started streaming, I was only testing the waters. So I did 2 days a week. I believe it was Tuesdays and Wednesdays were the times that I allowed myself to stream. And then a week after, I was like, I can probably do this a little longer. And that's when I came up with my schedule: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the morning for the 3 hours. And I've been keeping that schedule ever since. And I'm still doing it now. So it allows me to kind of like, I like to work on schedule. I don't like spontaneity too much. Obviously, I realize with streamers, I'm like, oh, you want to collab? Like, sure, I love to collab. But I do prefer, for the most part, to know what I'm doing and know what to expect for the rest of the day or for the week or whatever. So I do plan out my time. So before, it would be like from this hour to this hour, I'm streaming. And then usually right after stream, I would answer Twitter, Discord, any immediate DMs that I couldn't answer while I was streaming. And then I would just do work on the side. I'm pretty proficient with my work. Like, I've been doing it for so long. It's like whatever. Like, I just bang it out in a few hours. And then in the meantime, if anything happens, if I have to talk to anybody about merch or collabs or this and that, whatever project I was working on, I'll just answer as I'm working and stuff. So time management is definitely the key factor in trying to get everything done. So now that I don't have to work, I fill that void with extra stream work. So I'm still working, but just like more projects. Yeah. More projects on the side that's in the works, and hopefully able to get done within the next like month or two. Obviously, things don't just happen immediately, especially like YouTubers, you know that. Videos take time, and like merch takes time, and this takes time. Everything takes time. So.
That's true. A lot of things takes time in general. Yeah.
So what's the plan? What's the plan now, right? Like, you know, we know your past, right? We know the present, but what is the future? Where does OmniMart go from here, right? Like,
yeah, I'm curious too.
I think immediate. Sure, I would like to do more YouTube exclusive and TikTok exclusive content, because right now for both platforms, they're either just clips of my stream or they're edited down versions of my cooking stuff on YouTube and stuff. So I would love to not travel as in like leave the country, but I would like to do like maybe like food videos or little like vlogs or whatever of like pom-pom or something where like it's only YouTube specific. And aside, and I also want to do like a clip channel, because right now I don't really have a clip channel. I find that a lot of streamers grow based on like the funny moments that they had during stream, and right now I only have like a 20-minute cooking video like every week. It's very like cut in stone, like nothing else, like no fun, all work and business, you know. So I do kind of want to start a secondary channel for like clips and stuff like that.
It's really hard like running all of that though, because like I mean I have like my VODs channel, I have a clips channel, I have my main channel, and now I have like the channel for this Friends with Benefits, and I'm like, that's a lot, right? That's way too much.
Good food.
But oh wait, what was it? Someone? Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. DJs only travels the country and tries out good food. I mean,
honestly,
I'm pretty sure
that'd be cool. I mean, like just like try out food, but also have like your VTuber model in a sense still and a part of it, and just reviewing the food. Kind of like those like voiceover like vlogs.
Wait, how would you like do like? I'm guessing would you get like an IRL backpack type thing and like, you know, like you said, walk your dog or whatever, like, and maybe. How would you set that up? It'd be really cool if you could set it up, which I'm pretty sure you can, where you could also have your model on screen reacting.
If she wants to do it live or just kind of record it separately, that's also another thing. If it's something like YouTube exclusive.
Yeah, if it's YouTube exclusive, I can just like do like a voiceover or just do like my avatar over it. But if it's like live streaming, like IRL stream, then I mean, I could wear a blue suit in public and look like a fool and like get people's attention. I don't think I'm quite at the point yet where I'm like the streamer where I don't give a fuck. They can look all they want. I'm just doing my. Like, I don't think I'm quite there yet. I'm still a little bit self-conscious. But it would be cool if I just literally went on the town in my full ass blue suit, just like vlogging stuff or something.
I
But
think
we'll
like
see.
I think the more you do IRL content, the more like you'll learn how to like get rid of the filter of what other people think about you in public. Because I think I had a filter at first where I was just like, all right, I don't want to act crazy in public. But as the years have gone by, now if you put a camera on me and ask me to do literally anything in public, I'll fucking do it.
No
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah, I'll just do whatever. I'll be like, whatever, okay. It's for
Yeah.
content.
I
So-
think that's a great mindset to have, especially the content creator. I think my shyness kind of impedes me from doing a lot of things that I want to do or maybe think I can do, just because I'm scared to annoy people or ask stuff, things like that.
Well, it's also dependent on where you live too, right? Like, in LA, if you turn on the camera, start vlogging, doing crazy stuff, like no one gives a shit. It's Los Angeles. Like versus someplace like here in Austin, Texas, like people are also kind of okay with it because like streamers seem to move here a lot. But I imagine if you're in like, I don't know, like freaking Connecticut or something, you probably don't even know where that is. I don't know where that is. It's just, yeah, no one's probably gonna be okay with you randomly turning on a camera and acting like a fool. So yeah, definitely depends on where you live for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But it'll be cool. I was joking around one time. If you guys know Alamazin Kitchen or like those kind of styles of YouTube videos where like the dude just literally goes into the forest and starts like chopping meat and grilling it and over like a camp style kind of or portaging kind of fire thing
What the
where everything
fuck are
is
you
like
trying to do?
down from the wild. And I was like,
it's just survival. Survival
like,
cooking.
yeah, survival cooking, but like fancy survival cooking. But I love
True.
camping, and I was just like musing to myself while talking to chat, and I was like, wouldn't it be cool if I can do something like that? But then I just pictured in my head what that would look like from an outsider point of view, just like me in a blue suit, like prancing around. Like,
I mean, you don't have to
branches
start
and
big.
trees and,
You
like-
can always start small in the backyard, in a sense, with a grill
Yeah.
or a camp.
yeah.
No. I actually think this is such a good idea. I say go big. Find a camping ground that you can do this at, and maybe find the plot that's like as far away from everyone as possible, and hope that no one gets like a plot near you or anything like that. And then you put on the blue suit and like just start doing your thing. If anyone actually shows up, roll with it. Just don't answer any questions. Just keep going.
Oh my God.
Like, what is she doing? Like, mommy, daddy, what is that girl doing? What is she doing? What is going on here right now?
Well, like maybe don't do it like in like the summer. Like do it like in the middle of like, I don't know, like September, October, when like everyone's like at school or work or whatever, right? And then you be the
True.
one weirdo trying to camp in the beginning of fall.
I mean, hopefully it's not too chilly by then, but it must be like warm.
It probably would be.
Smurf cooking in the woods? What drugs are they
Yeah,
using?
well, lots of cool things that we can do, but the VTubing aspect kind of makes it a little bit tricky a little bit.
Yeah,
That's why I
for
think
sure.
like videos specifically might work out a little bit better compared to like streaming, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, definitely doing like exclusive content for YouTube is the way to go, I'd say, for sure. Because like people, obviously want to see you, and so if you do something weird that they haven't seen on stream already, they'll definitely click, and that's like an amazing idea. And
Yeah.
like, so my next question would be, since you want to do the IRL thing, and you already cosplay, right? I feel like I've seen
Damn.
all
You're bringing
parts
up
of you
cosplaying.
except your face.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a thing that like people will ever see? Have you thought about it or?
I have thought about it, but for now the answer is no. I am going to TwitchCon, so if we're ever, I don't know we're doing. I'm not saying we're doing meetups. I'm only there just to vibe and like meet up with friends and whatever. But if there's like a meetup, I probably wouldn't say no. But obviously mask and everything.
Yeah, obviously.
But so right now I'm not that keen on showing my face. I don't think I have a real want to show my whole face, like mask on with the eyes showing is, I would say, my absolute limit at the moment. And even then for like Twitter, I don't think I'll show my face just get. If it's like if you see me at TwitchCon or whatever, sure, right? Like that's whatever. I'm not gonna wear like shades and like a hazmat suit or something.
Are you making fun of Newbie right now?
Being a VTuber, honestly, man.
You still shade at Newbie? What the fuck?
No, I love Newbie. No, I would never. I love Newbie.
Oh shit, he just raided me. Yo, girl, DM, thank you for the raid. Yo, welcome in, girl DM.
About you.
Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. We're live currently with Geary. She's our guest today. But welcome in. How about hopefully you guys had a wonderful time over on Girl DM stream. Yeah. Man, the mic. Oh, did my mic fuck up in the process?
I hope not. Oh god.
Hopefully it didn't. Hopefully everything's fine.
I can hear you. Well,
what do you mean you were talking about me? Oh yeah. She was saying nothing but mean things about you the entire time.
What? No,
yeah. She was saying you missed that one block that one time in Elden Ring, and like she was disappointed in you. So yeah. That's exactly what happened.
In Elden Ring, I would never challenge anybody in Elden Ring. I'm just like, I bow before you. You can play Dark Souls games. You just whatever. Just you do you. Even if it takes 60 tries, it would take me like 5 years to do one boss, so I would never, Luna, you know this.
Damn, yeah, true. This. She says Giri would never be disappointed in me. She kisses me goodnight. Aww.
Damn, she gets goodnight kisses, Evan. What do you think about that?
I do.
I mean, listen, I respect and love Girl DM, right? Like I remember when I first met Girl DM, one of the first things she told me was she's absolutely say so. I was like, cool, I will be say so around you. Like, and then I learned after a while that like it's the thing that everyone collectively decided to do around her without like her having to ask, and I was like, oh, I'm glad I made that decision too.
I even did. With our first collab, I was like, okay. So I'm not gonna say the word shit or fuck or swear or say anything.
Somebody say so.
No booba talk, nothing. Even Oni Bro was like, remember, Girl DM is say so. Remember, even Oni Bro was like right before I went live, he's like, remember, and I'm like, okay, I remember. Now I'm just like, yo, fuck you, fuck you guys, doesn't like chat, like we're just messing around, like, oh, fuck you guys, why would you? I'm just relaxed now. Like, obviously, I don't go overboard. I don't want to like insult any of her chat, obviously, like or make them uncomfortable. But I'm definitely a lot more like laid back now. So I do hold it back a little bit, but not too crazy anymore. I definitely was very anal about it before. I was like, I hope I don't say the word shit. I hope I don't slip up. I hope I don't. I don't want to make babies cry. Like I don't want that on me.
Yeah, I think I did something with Girl DM before, and like I was like using words like "darn it," like
oh shucks, oh I was like, oh crap, I can't believe I did that, boo boo.
Apple snap, bro. Fucking apple snap.
Same.
Nah, I mean, yeah, we respect Girl DM in this community.
For sure. We love and respect her. That's why we do it, because we want her chat to be comfy, her community to be comfy.
Gary's become a blob again.
That's just part of being respectful in a sense. I felt that when he said like something about being say so when collabing with other people. It's just something you want to respect in a sense. Yeah.
True. So fun fact, actually, Usagi was really looking forward to meeting you. Because yeah. So she had like a mini like fangirl moment. The way like you probably fangirled over Girl DM when you first met. Yeah, because like I told her like when we were thinking of like guests to have, I was like, we can make the first one Geary. She's like, oh my god, I love Geary. I was like, oh, okay.
I admire her cooking and her passion. That's what I'm gonna say right now. I had like a little anxiety moment.
What?
I'm nuzzling up to her. I'm nuzzling.
If you want to nuzzle, I can get close. Here. There.
There you go.
Are we doing it? Okay.
This is what it's like to be cucked in 4K.
I can't see anything, but hopefully I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're definitely nuzzling.
Okay, good.
What a precious moment indeed.
Only if Evan was here to, was 2D to be a part of this.
Nah,
Join
so
in. You cut
eventually,
yourself.
my plan is to, this set that I paid too much money for, I will just replace my face with a 2D character, and it'll be the weirdest experience.
Join in as an Oniro if you want, like for now, as like
Join as an Onibro. I should have done that. That would have been funny. I just used the Onibro model. Damn, that would be great. I didn't think about that beforehand.
Now you do know.
Now I know. Use the free Onibro model or whatever.
I gave you a free way in, Evan. A free way in.
You did, and I didn't take it. I screwed up. I know Girl DM is watching now, so I can't even say the F word. Like I'm too,
Oh yeah,
I'm too scared.
I have to be safe so too. I can't be out of pocket. Oh god. Okay, I'm nervous.
I wasn't holding back. I was just like, oh yeah, fuck this, fuck that, yo.
Wait, have you been out of pocket around Girl DM at any point?
Oh, I feel like because we're so comfortable now, and also like my chat understands Luna, and Luna's chat understands me, so I'm always out of pocket. Why am I not out of pocket though? I don't realize.
That's true. You literally are mostly out of pocket. I feel like every single time we've talked, you actually the thing I notice about you, right? Like most people, they take a while to open up to me, and they'll slowly show that they can be out of pocket. You were immediately fucking out of pocket with me. And I was like, who the fuck is this girl?
No, I felt that sometimes. Because it's the same way with me and you.
Yeah, same thing with you and me. So you were immediately out of pocket too. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah.
For me, Discord is a bit more comfortable for me because it's texting, right? There's no, not that there's no weight behind your words or whatever, but with texting, I feel like there's a layer there where I can kind of be myself, and if anything, I can delete a comment, maybe fix it up if I made a mistake, But with VC and real life, IRL interaction or real time interaction, it definitely takes me a little bit extra time to warm up. So Discord, I'm unhinged. Anybody will Numi can attest. I say the wackiest shit, and she's just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Numi just thinks I'm crazy all the time. I just escape from my mental hospital or something. It's just I'm a little more unhinged on Discord, unfortunately.
I mean, you're just more vocal, when it comes to Discord, and it's not texting. You can do what you need to do.
Wait, Girl DM says you guys held hands in real time. How soft are hands?
Yeah, it was supple. I literally I was stroking it. It was plump. It was luscious. It was silky.
All these terms. Oh, damn.
Our fingers intertwined and laced, And my finger pads was upon the back of her hands, and her finger pads were stroking the back of my hands. And
so
Chat was there to witness everything. Chat was like, I need supervision. My chat had to go get some glasses or something.
This video is now demonetized on YouTube.
I am so sorry, Evan.
Yeah,
I am so sorry. Can I just cut the last part out?
Editor. Yeah, editor. Cut that last part out.
I'm the editor. What do you mean?
Editor senpai, please remove that.
The hand holding's just a little bit too much for YouTube,
I mean, they gripped and interlocked. I mean, that was the beautiful moment. I could cry a tear to that, honestly. I mean, I would.
Oh man, nah, but that's really cool though. But yeah, I mean, overall, Geary, you want to know what I am hoping for, right?
Okay.
So, I don't know how much of it I can say, but you told me of a show that you were planning.
Oh.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Yeah, that was a very evil giggle. This is something she told me maybe 8 or 9 months ago, by the way. It was a long time ago, but I remember. Is that show still a thing?
Costume?
I don't want to say no. However, because it does take a lot of like, I guess, investment and pre-planning, I definitely want to see it happen for sure. I kind of not leaked, but I mentioned a little bit in today's stream that I might have potential life changes happening soon. So I think, or if things go, I guess, according to plan, there could be some changes. So I think once I
Your
kind of
account
have
just said, wait.
Oni bro, Oni bro, Oni bro, the background. Oni bro.
once it's settled, and I will do that. But it also does require a little bit of pre-planning because I gotta get like, I don't want to say too much, but you gotta get assets in. Okay, let's just say that I have to bring some assets in. Some tech is involved. Some production value is involved. So
it's funny. It's funnier that you're literally sitting here with us, and then your account is typing in the Twitch chat right now, saying "Don't leak it."
No, I'm not gonna leak it. That's probably just Odie, bro. He's just like trying to flag me down. See shit on you. Everything's closed because my internet is shit, okay? I can't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna link anything though, don't worry about it.
Okay. You see, that's why I was a little bit scared to ask.
Yeah, I would love to.
I heard you screaming.
What? No, that wasn't me. I think my roommate just started streaming, that's why.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I was like, I
they're
don't think
streaming
that's
the other
me
room.
either.
I heard somebody screaming. I was like, oh, are you Gary?
Yeah,
but yeah.
this is a content creator house that I live in. We're all streamers and YouTubers. It's weird.
Streamer house. That's
Yeah.
the dream. A streamer house.
Well, I mean, mostly everyone is mostly a YouTuber. That they also like stream on the side. Like most of their income comes from YouTube. I'm the only one where like my income mostly comes from Twitch. It's weird.
Hey, roll both ways, bro.
yeah. It's strange because then I make the most money in this house and I don't know how.
Pop off, Evan. Pop off.
No, that's I'm doing it the wrong way. I need to I need to be making more on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, okay. So the big things are still coming. We're not gonna leak it. And I'm glad that I was very careful with asking.
I mean, I'm excited to see what it is. I'm genuinely curious as a viewer. So
I'll DM you the idea. I obviously I don't really have details, but I'll DM you. I'll DM it in the group chat what I had in mind.
my mouth will be shut.
Your mouth's just gonna be watering by the end of it or whatever.
I mean, I love food. Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge foodie. If it's something related to food.
Joel, no, not Evan with cooking. Really? Really, Joel? Hello? Okay, I know how to cook. I can cook. All right, Geary is walked me through cooking once before. I almost burned down the kitchen. But like since then, I have learned how to be better at cooking. All right, like I'm better at cooking now.
He's a better man for it now. He's improving.
You said you never made a sandwich before. Oh, actually, did you know the sandwich story, Geary?
Wasn't I there at one point where you did a cooking stream and I was like, why are you making a sandwich? And you looked like you were struggling. And I was literally just struggling with shit on top of shit on top of shit.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
What? The whole story. But I think I saw that stream.
First of all, it was a $700 sandwich. All right, we should start there. Right?
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
No, because my chat donated money and they said make a sandwich. I was like, okay, well, if you keep donating, I will add value to the sandwich. They donated
I agree with Joel right now. Your app is absolutely ridiculous, bro.
Okay, listen, it was worth it though, because they donated $700 and I was like, okay, I'm going to make a $700 sandwich. And so I did.
Nice content.
It was
way to go.
The biggest waste of money I've ever done, but like it was funny. I just kept throwing shit on it, like you said, and yeah, it was probably the worst sandwich humanity has ever seen.
Oh my god!
Do you remember what went into the sandwich? Because I don't really quite remember what ingredients you used.
I don't remember half the shit. I do remember gold flakes is the highlight. I pull out the gold flakes and everyone was like, "What the fuck? Those are gold flakes." I'm like, "Yes."
Caviar. You should have got like
that's fancy.
Next time we'll make $1,000 sandwich and we'll carry on.
Please have Giri next to you so you know how to make a sandwich.
The guy on the right has a
me,
realistic model.
like talking down Evan. I'm just like, Evan, it's fucking bread. Put some mayo on there, ketchup, some lettuce, slap some ham.
It is not that easy to make a sandwich. You can't just say. No. Sandwiches take a lot of work. Okay, it's more than just the
make a
bread.
sandwich than you. What the fuck you mean?
No, it's more than just the bread, the meat, the lettuce, the tomato, and like the paste. All right, there is love and there is care that goes into every sandwich. There's exactly
true.
And there's also gold flakes.
Sandwich. So
It's literally just a sandwich.
You can't. Yes, paste. Okay. Don't you have there's pre-sandwich
There's
paste,
a pate.
right?
There's pate. Yes.
Yeah,
There's sauce.
Pre-sandwich paste. I know pate.
What do you
Doggy is making sense.
What do you mean? No, you can literally get like the paste and you can put it. What the fuck? You just put it on the thing. Yes,
I've never heard that term before.
It's sandwich paste. You pre-buy sandwich paste and then you literally slap it on the bread and then you pay. It's not called pate. It's called sandwich paste. I swear to you.
Is it mayo? Are you okay? Is it mayo? Is it?
He's like the internet like knowledge.
Like,
what is
what's
mayonnaise
happening right now?
What is mayonnaise?
Are you? Is Luna still in the chat? Are you actually asking this right now?
What is mayonnaise? I actually don't know what mayonnaise is.
He doesn't know what mayo is?
What do you mean? What is wrong with me? What is mayonnaise?
It's vinegar and egg. It's literally
Vinegar and eggs? Wait, so you mix vinegar and eggs and it makes mayonnaise?
It's an egg-based sauce, so when you whip egg yolks hard enough, it will fluff up and it'll turn thick and also lighter in color and thicker in viscosity. So you usually cut it with some oil, some lemon, some acidity, obviously like salt and like seasoning and whatever. And you can actually make it yourself using an immersion blender. It's actually quite easy to make, and it's just basically egg yolk and oil and salt and vinegar, some kind of acid.
So I should try to make mayonnaise for my sandwich.
I don't know about that one.
What do you?
I don't trust Evan to make mayo. I really don't.
You don't trust me to make mayo? Like, I mean, you guys.
But content is doing it by hand. Don't use an immersion blender. That's for pussies, okay?
That is true.
I will try to make mayonnaise.
Cheering you on, and people are gonna like it.
If you make mayonnaise, please whip the egg correctly until it froths and foams.
You good?
No, I mean, to be fair, right? Like, if I have to make mayonnaise from scratch, right? Because I assume you can't buy it. Obviously, it sounds like too complex to make beforehand.
Oh, dear
God. Why are you saying, "Oh dear God"?
Come on, Evan, my sweet, lovely Evan. Go.
Okay, whoa! Why do you sound like this? Why do you sound like this?
Train of thought,
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna buy all the ingredients. I'm gonna make this mayonnaise, right? This is why I'm saying sandwiches are hard to make because no one believes me, right? Like I've talked about it before, where I was like, a sandwich is really difficult to make, and everybody's like, no, it's not, Evan. There's like 3 pieces to it. You're talking about this mayonnaise thing.
I mean, there's different type of sandwiches.
Yeah,
unless you're making some type of complex sandwich. I don't know what it could be.
If I have to make the mayonnaise, then that's like a whole extra like 10 to 20 minutes just to make the mayonnaise for the sandwich.
I mean, some people pre-make it. That's the thing.
Yeah, you can pre-make it, but you can also like zhuzh up your sandwich, right? You can get like alfalfa sprouts. You can like grow your own alfalfa sprouts for all I care. These grow like wildfire. And you can do like a steak, like a fried chicken, make your own pickled like red onions and stuff,
Yeah, you can be organic, dude, literally.
So to confirm, I can't buy mayonnaise in stores.
You can.
You can.
Oh my God, Evan.
My sweet summer child. Yes, you can.
Wait. So then why were you saying that you have to like mix it with eggs then?
Because for content. Why would you not want to do it for content?
If you're gonna home make mayonnaise, that's what you do. But when people buy it in store, it's pre-made in the factory. The thing with mayonnaise is once it's made, it has a long store life in the sense.
And if you want to be fancy and home make it, add some garlic in there, and you get aioli. It tastes amazing.
Oh, I love aioli.
You know what? Mayonnaise just sounds like cafeteria like food sauce now.
Dude, you have it in your sandwich most likely. Maybe even the Jersey sandwich we had earlier.
I can take back her raid right now. Like, is it okay to rescind a raid?
No.
Luna, entire community to listen to this hogwash right
What do
now.
you mean hogwash? This is not hogwash. How freaking dare you? Okay, I know how to make
You have
mayonnaise.
my permission to rescind that rate and send it somewhere else, okay?
I'm so sorry, Geary. You have to be here to hear this. I swear I've been educating him as a fellow.
We'll set him straight. We will set him straight. But you know, in this community, plug your ears or something. Just come back.
This man doesn't know his terminology when it comes to cooking. Oh my
You
god.
know, one day I wanna make mayonnaise with girl DM. You know, she's gonna. I'll have her teach me how to make mayonnaise because apparently you think it's hogwash. But no. All right. Well, Geary, anywhere on the internet that people can find you, you know, in particular, anything to shout out, you know, before we let you go.
I'm on Twitch, OniGiri EN, although I think OniBro used my account to type in the chat already, so you guys probably saw it already. I'm on YouTube, OniGiri EN. I think I'm everywhere, OniGiri EN, but yeah, that's about it. Nothing too much to shout out. I'm just vibing, doing my thing.
That's good.
These are very, very good links. And guys, if you haven't already, follow all of us in the links in the description down below for everybody watching this on YouTube. And if you somehow saw this on TikTok or Twitter, follow us because I'm too lazy to link us. So you're just gonna have to find it yourself. But also, thank you guys so much for watching the lovely, lovely show. You know, thank you, Geary, again for joining, and you know, you've been a delight. You've always been a great person, even though I think that your food might just be prop food that doesn't actually taste like anything.
You do not have the right to say that.
What do you mean? What do you mean I don't have the right to say it? What?
Mayonnaise and all this stuff. I don't think you have the right to say
Mayonnaise
that.
can't be real. Mayonnaise literally just cannot be a real thing. You are making that up right now. Mayonnaise isn't real, okay?
Plug your ears. Just plug your ears.
What do you mean plug your ears? No, you're goddamn. You're both lies.
This man's
You're both
delusional.
fucking lies.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
delusional.
he's
You guys are just crazy. All right, that's just it.
Sure. Something who can't cook.
I can cook, okay? I can't believe
Putting
you just
moon
got
flakes on your
unfollowed by.
food doesn't count as cooking.
What do you mean? That does count as cooking, okay? I added an ingredient. That's cooking.
No. No.
Thank you guys for watching over on the YouTube side. Signing off to YouTube. See you guys next week, where our guest will have copium sacks of their own. I don't know. I really don't know who the guest is for next week yet, but we do have it written down in the schedule, and I just don't remember who it is. But we'll see you there. And, thank you so much.
For the surprise.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you so much for joining us, and you know, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Oh yeah.